And I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's amazing to see, you know.
Kick it with a player that gon' hold down. Pockets too big, I'm like, what now? Shawty say she drunk from the first round. I'ma buy another shot, I'ma buy another shot. I ain't got a time or a bust down. You can say I'm...
What's up, everybody? It's Real Life Lab Talk Podcast, Season 2, Episode 3. My name is BigMikeLabLife, and I got my very special guest, and he goes by the name of...
What's up? I go by TyRaNt.
TyRaNt. So I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to ask you, who is TyRaNt?
TyRaNt, he is a artist. I used to be going around known as like a producer, but I just made beats. But I'm from Findlay, Ohio, one and only 419.
So where does the stage name come from?
So the stage name comes from back then. I just used to go off of, we were trying to come up with a gamer tag, you know, for Xbox or something, and it was TyRaNt. And then I started music, and I was like, I'm going to go by my government name. But I was like, nah, I need a stage name. But recently, I was like actually thinking about it. You know, tyrants are supposed to be evil,
right?
You know, like terrible in the world. I wanted to be that greatness, the positive, you know. I wanted to bring life, lights, you know, all that into the world. So I was like, TyRaNt is going to be my stage name. But I want people to remember me as a positive, not a negative.
Yeah.
You know? So that's pretty much what I've been going by. It's been 4 years, I think, under TyRaNt.
Nice.
And we're getting going.
So how, were you any other stage names before that hand?
When I went to the stage, it was always TyRaNt. So like when I was my Trevor Snyder, my government name.
Yeah.
When I was that, I was never on stage. I just made music under that for like a year, I think. So TyRaNt's been about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
Strong.
So what got you into making music?
It was my senior year, low key. My senior year, seniors, you have the option at school to do a thing called cabaret. So people come in and you just do a talent that you normally don't do. So singing was one. We low key, me and my homie Blake sang Justin Bieber. Not gonna lie. We sung Love Yourself. And the first time I heard myself on the mic, I was like, I want to try it. Real life. I want to make a song. So I went through Will and Trop Fusion.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out Will, Trop, getting me and my homie Jet started. Thank you. And then we just made songs from there. And then I think I took this seriously in 2019. I was like, this is something I want to do.
Right.
You know, with my life. I don't want to do anything else.
Make music. Mm-hmm. Dope music, too.
We're trying our hardest.
So, who are your influences other than... You could name off some like actual celebrity influences, but other than celebrity, like somebody that was in your life. Yeah.
Yeah, people who keep me going.
Yeah.
Shout out my whole family, for real. My wife, my kids. You know, my kid, he's like the biggest influence. He's singing my songs. I was like, wow, this is... It's changing because I never thought that would ever, you know, be a thing.
Right.
But it's like sitting there, you got a family, and then like my oldest is just singing the songs better than I do, and I'm like, dang, like this is crazy. So my family, my dad, pretty much like all my homies who've been around, you know.
Yeah.
A lot to name off, but Jet's the biggest one. Jerry, Leo, you know, those three. I got a manager now. I haven't told anybody, but I got two of them. Hilario, he mostly deals with like my inside TyRaNt stuff.
Yeah.
And then Mark, my homie Mark, he does like the music side. So like when I'm in the booth, like this is how you should sound, and this like helping me, you know, get better and like hit certain things. You know? So like those guys, but. Music, celebrity-wise, influencers, I would have to say, like, Logic. I like Logic.
Right, he's dope.
Eminem, you know, the Coles, Kendrick,
you
know, Hobson. But Logic's probably, like, my biggest one.
Yeah, he's fire. He's been out for a while, too, making good music.
Some, like, sleepers Obviously, Russ is huge, but Mike, he used to go by Mike Stud. I've been rocking with him since almost the basement days. You know? Like right when he hit his peak, I was like, okay, who is this? And then he's just been on a wave since. And I'm kind of like on that wave too. I feel it.
So, before I ask the next question, like, how did you link up with Jet and kind of create? Because it's what is it? Is it Contract Killers? Is that a production company or is that like a label?
It's like everything. We go by Contract Killers Productions.
Yeah,
we want to do like everything pretty much. I mean, Jet's guy, you know, almost like you. He does the production. You know, he's like the label side, and then like me, I promoter. So I could promote for the Contract Killers. I could do all this other stuff, but we want to shoot music videos. You want to do like in the future like TV shows, podcasts, you know, like stuff like that. So we just want to versatile is the biggest one.
Exactly, yeah.
But me and Jet know each other, which is really weird since I was like 3. We went to the same babysitter. And
damn, it's
click sense.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But then my mom said at some point that we were related. I forget how, but ever since I was like, it makes sense. You know, we got the same stuff we rock with, you know, like we don't have anything negative.
Exactly,
really.
yeah.
You know, we've never had a fight, which is crazy. So I've been saying he's like my cousin, or I've been saying he's my cousin since. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
So since I was 3, I've known Jet, and we've been running this since, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what is your song process like in the studio? Like from finding the beat down to recording the song?
So I just did an interview for Prov magazines or Prove magazines, you guess you could say, and I said on there like before the song is even created, like I'm different. Like I come up with a name title. Like I find a beat obviously, or I make one, or I have Jet or somebody that I know make one. I've been on BeatStars a lot. Not gonna lie.
It's not a wrong place to go. They got some fire on there.
So much talent on there. I'm gonna shout out somebody. Broke Boy. We got a combined album. I pushed it back till next year, but we got a combined album. All his beats. He just produced a Russ song.
Oh shit.
Yeah. One of his beats was on Russ's recent album, Santiago.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's amazing to see, you know. So, like, BeatStars on there. People are on there to get recognized, too, you know, beats-wise.
Yep.
And you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
J. Cole hopped on a YouTube beat that was just like a J. Cole vibe. And he was like, I like this. Hopped on it. You never know. So, yeah. That's crazy. What was the question?
So what's your process from finding the beat down to?
So like I do a beat, I find a beat, and then like I vibe with it, and then even before like I write lyrics, I think of a song title. So it's different. So let's say my No Heartbreaks in Heaven. There's a song on there that's called Numb, and then just how the beat was coming, I was like, how I feel, I want it to be like I'm numb. So then I was like, touching on a woman's body, you know, makes me go numb.
Yeah.
So like that's just like the concept. So it's like I write that down as the title, and then I write to the title like how I want it to be about.
Yeah.
It's just something different, you know, but that's what I do.
Shit,
because of that. That's
it works
my song.
though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems doing it for like 4 years now. So that's what I do.
So do you have any hobbies outside of music that you like to tell the people watching?
I like playing basketball, you know, lifting, obviously being a father. That's like our biggest responsibility.
Yo, big time.
Basically hooping. I like playing basketball. Maybe some softball games here and there because I was huge back then in baseball. You know, I was more of a baseball person, but I still played football and basketball. But I'm not in a baseball, softball team, so I like to hoop.
Yeah.
I do a winter league in North Baltimore that I just started. So I like to hoop. Hoop is my biggest thing. Yeah. So
you guys practicing for that and everything now, or is it when does the season start on that?
Like September, we get like a couple open gyms in, and then October our season begins officially. So I'm ready for that.
That's fire.
I'm ready to hoop. Ready.
So before I ask the next question, I want to slide in one that I didn't write down. How did you and Brian link up?
How did we? Man, that's been a minute. I think I don't know how I saw it. He was having a show. He was doing a show, and he asked if I wanted to be in a music video. I was like, yeah, that's dope. I've never had that before. Went to the show, and then like I think it was after the show, like they had a set, Nobody was playing during it, so I was like, all right, pause. Here's some music. We shot the music video in the green room. And it was with a homie, There was a homie that I went to school with, played against him in basketball, Tristan. He was in the music video too, and we kind of like linked up through Brian. And it was the music video, and that's where I met Bars Mays, one of the realest guys. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Yeah. That's where I met him too, and I was like, man, this is a dope crowd. And so been running it since. I think it took me a year, to get on stage with him, but like we just linked up studio time or seeing like how he does stuff. Mostly stuff like that. And I think it took me like a year to get on stage, but like I was in the scene since I met him from the music video, and he was a dope, positive person when it came to that, and it was awesome for real.
Yeah, Bars Mays was awesome. And
every song I was dropping, he was commenting, sharing. I didn't even have to tell him to. And then, he shot his stuff over. I did the same.
Yeah.
It was just like instant right there. I was like, this is dope.
Yep.
This is amazing.
That's my mouth. But, so, let me get to my questions here. So the first song you and Brian did, what was that? Because I know you guys have two out, right? Together, two. Yep.
We're still plotting on a third and a fourth, and many others to come. We're still plotting on that. But the first one was Falling. What's really dope about Brian, he's been doing music for a while.
Yeah.
And so like I had a mindset. There's nothing wrong with it either. Upcoming musicians, it's how you take criticism. It's the biggest thing to do.
Biggest thing, yeah.
So, like, I had a vision of the song, I'm going to say it's mediocre. We'll say that. I had a vision. We did it. And then he got another homie, Ramon. We've been trying to plot a song for a while, too.
Yeah,
but
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. It's fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. So versatile, too. But we were plotting, but, like, he was working on stuff. I was working on stuff. And so we combined in this song, and then that's where Brian came in.
Yeah.
So he made a mediocre song into like that next level, where I would say a masterpiece or classic,
Yeah, which that was a classic.
Yeah. So Falling. Like I had mediocre, and then Brian's like, hey, let me take, my talent and like let me upgrade it to like the next level.
Right.
He's like, what do you think about Ramon put his verse, did it right there and then Brian did his later, which is like the next step over my verse, which I thought was dope.
Yeah.
Just make it like a little Brian vibe,
He Brianized it.
Yeah, that's the word I was trying to think. I was like, yeah.
Gave you the Durst special.
Yeah, so like that's where he's just like the next level. He just took, which I think a mediocre song. It might have been really dope to others, but like made it to what it is now, which is forever. I call a masterpiece or a classic.
Classic, yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. Just have a vision, and if somebody else sees a vision, you guys can come together. Then it's the
remember that.
vision. Yeah, remember that.
So what is your favorite performance to date?
Performance? Like what are the shows I've done?
Yeah, out of all the shows you've been through so far, no matter where it's been, what is your favorite performance to date?
Favorite performance to date? Oh, man. Top 3? Can I do top 3?
Yeah, top 3 is fine.
My Fallout one was Handsome, just because like I was sick a little bit, like immune-wise.
I remember that.
That kind of brought me down, but like I still had to,
yeah, it was a great
go up
show
there, and I still like wanted to show who I am music-wise, but like that brought me down. But I thought that one was still kind of good, but that would be my honorable mention, I guess you could say. But 3 was probably when I first got started. It was, I can't remember. I think it was maybe one of the highlight shows from Brian.
Yeah.
Just seeing the different people in there, that kind of woke me up a little bit. And then I think even before that was P.D. Pablo and Kasky. P.D. Pablo was really dope, seeing the different people there as well.
Yeah.
My first celeb show, seeing more people than what I'm used to, that kind of got me like, holy shit, like, you need to get used to this, like, this is what you want to do. And then Kasky, I had my homies on stage with me for the first time, and then that brought me to a thing like, this is what I want to do. Why be nervous?
Yeah.
Know your own shit. Know your own material. Figure out how you want to come out on stage and like be confident. And that was like the most time I ever been confident was that Kasky show.
Yeah, the Kasky was a good one. I picked that one when I got interviewed with Floxic.
Yeah,
because it's just hands down. Even him being the artist he is, the way he was humble enough to treat us like one of his own, kind of, in a way, if that makes sense. But yeah, it was just a really good show.
Yeah, seeing that, and then Brad and like the other videographers that are there.
So good.
It's just like
so many good photos.
This is and then I was like, that's what I really want to do. So I was like, Kasky show here on out. Have them, you'll still have them butterflies when you get up there. You'll still have whatever you feel during, before you're about to go on stage. But it's like, this is what I want to do. So
yeah. That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, if you could work with anyone dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dead or alive, this changes almost every time, honestly. I've been saying Corday, I think, in other ones, but I think what I really want to do is I'm growing on Hobson a lot. He's independent, so he's doing his own stuff. And not only that, but he's on Instagram, like, breaking down his beats, how he's made songs, and it's like, I like that. And, like, I'm clicking with that. I'm like, Hobson, I think, right now is somebody I really want to make a song or, like, see something produced, like, something by it. So, definitely Hobson,
I want to add in, I don't know if you've seen it, but you know how Kasky will do the, man, this show is dead as fuck, and then he'll turn the camera around and be like, psych, and show all the crowd?
Yeah.
If you've seen the recent stunt that Hobson does at one of his shows, he'll put, like, my fans booed me on my own show, and I watched it this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this or not.
No.
The camera zoomed in when they're like running on stage, on the side of the stage going towards him. He's in the middle, and all the fans in the front row are throwing cups at him. Throwing trash at him.
Like,
and then out of nowhere, he's like, psych, you think that I would like get booed at my own show that I just threw, you fools? Boom, drop that shit.
Yeah, it was for the Rebirth. When they were in Colorado.
Yeah,
that was one. It was like, boo, they were throwing shit on stage.
Everything. Bro. I mean, I noticed it was like fries and like stuff that wouldn't hurt him.
And then, like, it was pretty cool because he was like, man, why would somebody waste good McDonald's on
a whole large fry?
It's a whole large fry.
Everybody just grab a handful and throw them.
Yeah. That's really dope.
So this would be local and like industry artists. So your top 3 to 5 local. And then your top 3 to 5 industry.
Okay. That I want to work with?
Just your favorite, or if you want to work with 2, but your top 3 to 5 favorite, no order.
Bro, that's tough. Damn. Celebrities. So we'll get that out of the way.
Yeah, we'll do that first. I like
that. Eminem's number 1.
Yep.
Is this like a GOAT list or no?
No, it's just
order.
Just no order. Your top 3 to 5 favorite.
Top 3 favorite.
It could be even somebody that you recently just started liking. Just somebody so they know.
I'll just do right now because this will change in like 2 months. So I'm just gonna do right now. Hobson, Mike, and Russ. Like those 3. Those are like the vibes I'm on. Like Hobson's doing his stuff. I'm glad Hobson's back, making music. I'm on that. Mike, I've been running with, the wave, been running with that.
Yeah.
And Russ, he's just, besides Tech 9, one of the biggest independent artists right now.
Yes.
Killing it. Like those 3, Tech 9 is an honorable mention. Like he's on a different vibe too. Still going strong.
Yeah.
However old he is. But shit. Favorite artist?
Yeah, industry or local, no order. I got to do the point. I need to zoom in when I do that. Yeah. No order.
No order. Because everybody's got hella talent on a respected level. And it's hard to pick 3. But I gotta go with, the people that started me, like Will and Trop. I don't know if you want to count that as 1 or 2. They're together a lot, so Will and Trop maybe is 1.
We'll count them as 1.
Count them as 1. That's respectful.
Yeah.
Jet, he's showed me a lot too, so that I would say that's 2. Tied with 1, respectfully. No order.
No order.
No order. And 3, I don't even know, man. There's like so many dope people around here too. Like you got Drew, goes by 180, and then you, Brian, Blackbird, Kid. He's gonna fuck me up. Smith Kid.
Smith Kid, yeah.
Smith Kid.
You got it right.
Kid Smith.
Yeah, no, you're not
I've
Brian.
Been seeing that, yeah. Shout out Brian. Good job. But it's just so much
Aaron
talent.
Hustle God.
It's really hard to name a third, honestly, like as a favorite. I don't know, Blackbird. He's bringing a lot of energy. You're bringing a lot of energy. So
Thank
that
you.
third, I'm going to leave open. It'll change, but...
Yeah, like everybody in the whole area.
180 since
Yeah.
we've been killing songs for a minute, maybe. We've been, ever since we linked on our first song, which was also through Trop and Will.
Yeah.
We've been killing songs since our first song,
Staying Out the Streets. Were you at that show?
Staying Out of Streets?
Is your name on that flyer? I can't remember. That's the first time I ever seen 180 perform.
Really?
I was walking in as he was ending his set.
Hades, yeah.
And it was him and Hades were doing a song together. They were on stage at the time.
Oh, shoot. Bars made. Yeah.
But his name was something else, wasn't it, before it was 180?
DJ? It was DJ. That's
might
the
have
one we've
been.
been
Yeah.
running for a minute. He just recently
Yeah.
came 180 a couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's been about that long.
Yeah.
June 26th. That's probably 2020.
Okay.
Right after COVID was like a thing. I think. It could have been. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I know it was June 26th. I see it on the flyer.
Gotcha.
And me and Suko went down there and watched all the performers.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you want to say a third, I would say 180, DJ, Drew. I got many names for him, but if you want to say a third, that would probably be a favorite, I guess you could say. But, like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it open.
Right.
So many local talent around here, man. And I don't know, but if you want to say a third as a 180, we'll say that. Leave it open. That's fine with me. So much talent.
Yep.
So much talent.
Before we get into the next question, I want to add that there will be a performance video from TyRaNt at the very end of this, so be on the lookout for that. I have one more question to ask him, and then also the this or that's if you watched the previous ones.
Yeah, okay.
So once I pass you this, it's on.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you this last question before that, and it's what are your future plans or events coming up for the end of the year going into 2024?
Got you. Okay. So like I plot a lot when it comes to music. This is about to be a little story. I'm fried, so I talk. So I plot a lot, when it comes to music. I might, with the song thing, I'll do the title first. After the beat, I do that with an album too. Like,
Yeah.
come up, like, I got some songs here. This is sounding this way. This is sounding that way. How do I want the album to be? I might not name the album right at that time, but then like I find like pop, rap, pop, So I've pushed out Up at Night 2 for a while. I've been plotting that for like 3 years. I had Up at Night as a mixtape on SoundCloud. Probably won't ever show anybody, but it's out there if you guys want to search it. It's my early days, my beginning. So like Up at Night 2 was going to be my next thing, like, okay, this is me. I'm newer. But I've been plotting that for many years, and I just keep pushing it off. So it's officially coming out in 2024. I'm taking my whole time, and I'm running with that.
Nice.
But future things, though, I want to do. I got No Heartbreaks in Heaven. That's a project I got coming, like, by the end of the year, November, December latest. That is just, I wanted it to say, like, an all-pop EP. But I created a couple more songs that like were just singles that I haven't put out yet. I'm gonna put that on the project.
Yep.
So maybe like an all pop album, project, whatever you want to call it. Still got that end of the year. That project with Broke Boy. We were talking about. That's coming, I think, beginning of next year sometime. Latest will be April, and then Up at Night 2 will be end of the year next year. So this will be a lot bigger, lengthier album. Probably like 20-something songs, 21, 22 is the max, is what I'm applying.
That's solid.
Yeah, that'll be like just versatile TyRaNt. I'll say it now. Like pop TyRaNt, you know, rap TyRaNt. Might be some, I don't know, shit I've never tried before, you know, something different. And that's why I think it's going to be like one of the bigger albums, but I'm building up to that, you know, building up to it. So that's the event side. Probably back on stage in 2024. I think 2023 was a great run, I think, for stage TyRaNt, you know. Maybe if an opportunity comes up, maybe I'll do another one October, November, December, early December. But probably 2024, I'll return to the stage, just come with whole new material.
Yeah.
I've just been performing the same stuff this year, so I'm like, you know, some people have been hearing it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I was like, I want a new shit you never even heard.
Yeah.
Come to the stage. So probably that, but I'm planning a music video for a song that I'm gonna drop in October. So like those are probably the biggest things I'm working on.
Nice.
Right now. Yeah.
So I'm going to jump right into it. And the first question is going to be Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Damn. Everybody knows me, man. LeBron.
Yes. I'm 1 for 1 right now.
1 for 1. Yeah. LeBron, man. I mean, Michael Jordan, like I'm a Lakers fan. So like people think I'm biased, but like if Kobe didn't get hurt, we might have seen like him keep going a little bit more, but like that Achilles tear, that's hard on his body, how old he was, you know. So I put even Kobe number 2. Like him and Michael Jordan and Kobe are like the same player. You could tell Kobe idolized Michael Jordan. Same moves, same scoring. Same. Just like Kobe, I don't know, I think did it better. Like he
smoother.
Yeah, smoother. Like the shot selections, like not passing the ball, you know, like just how he scored. I don't know.
Yeah.
His explosiveness too. So, but Michael Jordan's still up there. But I would say LeBron.
Nice. Chicken or steak?
Damn. When it comes to like what I want to eat, right?
Yeah.
Or like putting it on stuff. If I want to put it on stuff, it'll be chicken.
Chicken.
Like if I just want a steak, I just want a steak. I don't put. People think I'm weird for it. I don't put steak on my Mexican food. Like this chewiness, man. I don't like the chewy. I don't know. I'm weird, bro. Like I'm weird, but like if I want to put stuff, like chicken would be like chicken or ground beef. I leave my steaks separate. Yeah. But chicken. I'll say chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Basketball or football?
Oh, that's tough, man. Like what I like more,
yeah.
Man, probably. I don't know. That's really tough. I'll say like basketball because of the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah. I feel like I get into it more like screaming, like body wise, but yeah.
Jackie Chan or Jet Li?
Damn, that's the biggest one, right? I feel like just because I'm younger, like Jackie Chan, that's what was always playing.
Yeah, Rush Hour type shit.
Yeah,
yep.
When I was growing up, Jackie Chan's is right there.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 more. Summer or fall?
Ooh, 2 biggest things. I'm a fall person, to be honest. Just growing up in the country, you know, leaves falling. I hated, you know, but you had the leaves, you had to control it, but just a different color. I fuck with color a lot too.
Yeah.
You know, the nature of it, you know. Definitely fall, you know, you got the pumpkin flavor I like a lot. Pumpkin's my shit, so definitely fall, but I'll pick hot over cold though. We'll say that.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro.
Like fall temperature is like just right. Cause, you know, football.
Yeah.
Play football in that fall weather, so
yep.
I can respect that. Winter, fuck off. Like,
yeah, get that shit out of here.
yeah, like respectfully, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Last one. Ooh, man, I'm trying to think of a good one, but I'm just gonna go with Lil Wayne or Jay-Z.
Lil Wayne or Jay-Z? Damn. All right.
If you could pop one or the other in the car, who are you picking on a long drive?
On a long drive, I'm gonna say Lil Wayne. Respectfully, there was a lot. I was thinking about it. If you talk like the GOAT debate, I always had, for a minute, I had Jay-Z over Lil Wayne. And then I think it made me realize when I went back, listened to the Carter 5, I'm just like, you can't leave Lil Wayne under Jay-Z. Even though Jay-Z is a billionaire, like, I don't know, is Lil Wayne a billionaire? Or he's getting there, maybe?
I'm not sure, but let's not fake and say that it all came from music, because Jay-Z's business endeavors outside of music, like clothes.
Yeah.
I feel like clothes is what really got him there.
You know, clothes, production.
Music-wise, though, like I think Wayne was more of an impact personally.
Yeah.
For the culture.
That's what I looked at as well. I was like, Lil Wayne, you gotta put him as number 2, and then like number 1.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. That was the last of the this or that questions. Everybody, tune in to the performance at the end of this. Thank you for coming through on the podcast, bro. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, bro. Like, this is a blast. This is amazing. Can I ask like 2 this or that's for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know. I just thought that would be dope. Damn. Now I gotta come up with questions. Let's say, pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
Pizza? Yeah.
Yep.
Dang. I'm more like a burger person. So.
I love pizza.
0 for 1. Dang. Number 2. What's like your favorite to make, production wise? Rap or pop music?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say overall rap, but right now it's pop, just because I feel like I can do more with it.
Yeah.
Because you can add a rap verse to pop beats, and you can correlate the 2 together and make it all gel. And I feel like that's the route that music's heading, anyways.
Right.
It's more poppy, upbeat stuff.
Yeah.
With like trap style lyrics. So
I know exactly what you mean.
Overall rap though.
Yeah. I was respecting, like, that's the same way, like, rap, you know. I feel like, especially with you can lay down any rap, but you're into your pop style now, and it's like you found your sound.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
So it's like,
it's good to hear that, because I've been trying.
That's the hardest thing. And I feel like, you know, with shout out to Somewhere in the Dark too, like, that's where I was like, try to find my pop style. It was like that. And then I heard it and I was like, I want to do that now. So that's what I'm doing.
Before we end this, be on the lookout for our collab on my album Raw 5. It's called Too Real. Y'all be safe, have a blessed night, and be on the lookout for the performance coming up. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Thank you.
23, cause it's so shouting for my mama as I told her I'ma stay real. Facing my brother's blood and I don't know how to feel. Said I'm doing better, smiling more and my is real. Had a stargaze by the mountain, it took me to heal. Couple more shots, I'm in danger, reason told you see you later. Don't worry, babe, won't be a stranger. You're making the grass grow greener. Not worried about your rain cloud. Got money to count, ask around my city and you know what we're about. TyRaNt. You ain't gotta count it, cause you know it's all there.